Welcome back to the... Wait. I'm flicking those nips.
Yeah, that's fine.
How's that?
There you go.
There you go. All right, so you're just going to start by eating? That's fine.
I didn't get. We got here earlier today. I had to get something in my mouth.
I'm just saying, this is like a podcast sin. This is like one of the...
I know you're not supposed to chew gum and you're not supposed to eat, but I'm starving, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Needing a little RX bar. I just bought 2 boxes of those.
I did ask though.
You did. You did ask me. Hey,
No.
do you mind if I have one?
I'm not one of those friends that just goes and grabs people's things at their house. I can't stand that. I fucking hate it.
Whoa.
I'm serious.
Who did this? You have friends that come in and just take your stuff? I only had one friend growing up that would walk into my house and like wouldn't even say hi, maybe would say hi and go to the fridge.
It's not cool.
It's not nice. Yeah, you shouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it to anyone, really. I would only do it to a roommate.
Even then, though, like, listen, if you came home and you went, like, grocery shopping, like, you went to Whole Foods, right, and I live with you, and you have all this shit that you spent your money on, I'm not looking like, oh, nice, we have food now. That's your food.
I feel a little differently. I feel like if I'm sharing a home with somebody, one other person, I will say if you had like 3 or 4 roommates,
Yeah.
fuck you guys. I'm not going out and buying 8 rotisserie chickens for us. But if there's one other person, like I'm gonna buy enough for 2 people. I'm assuming every meal I make, I'm making 2, even if that's not the case.
Yeah.
Because I would also
You're way nicer than me then, because there's no way I would do that.
Well, I would split the bill with them. Like I would be like, yo, we're going grocery shopping. Like give and pay for half, and I'll just buy all the shit.
Well, that's different. Then it's both your foods. I'm just saying, like, all right, for example, this, right?
Yes.
I asked you for it before I took it.
Right.
Now, could I have just taken it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just not that type of person because I wouldn't want someone to do it to me.
Right.
And I also just don't think it's a common courtesy to ask somebody before you take something from their house and eat it.
Yeah.
You know? Somebody went out of their way to buy it, bring it back, and they plan on enjoying it. So I'm just going to stick my little grubby hands in there and just grab it and take it home? It's not cool.
Don't hate on your hands like that. They're great hands.
Thanks, bro.
Touch me.
I feel so much fucking transfer of power.
Look at that. I feel so much energy.
Yeah, not transfer of intelligence, sadly,
No,
but no.
I'm a little horny.
I am too.
Fuck. You ever shake someone's hand, like an old dude's
I
hand?
hate them. I hate them so much.
Yo, old people need to shake your hand so hard. It's like they plan their whole day around shaking hands.
Yeah, and it's like, all right, I get it. You killed somebody in the 60s.
All right, you're a Marine.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, kid?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, relax. You think you're tough because you got a strong grip?
Remember when your dad would do this?
Yeah, he would play with your fucking
Mash your knuckles? I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, Dad, fuck you, man.
Yeah, man. What do you think? You're cool?
Yeah, I don't like that. But again, I have to go back to this because, listen, I've had roommates that would take liberties, you know?
What kind of liberties?
Like, oh, hey, what's up? This is in the fridge. I'm going to eat it. And then after, they'd be like, yo, sorry. Yo, got hungry last night. I'll pay you. If I'm going to eat something that I know that you want to come home and eat, before I eat it, one, I'm going to ask, and then I'm going to pay you before I eat it.
Yeah.
I think that's the proper way to do it.
Yeah, I would ask too.
Don't just eat and just be like, oh, my out will be when he gets home. Oh, I'll buy you a new one.
Yeah.
Just buy yourself one then.
Yeah, it's like I don't want the money. I paid the fucking money so I can get the thing.
Yes, and I think leftovers are more valuable than like actually like cooked food.
Oh, I would never in a million years eat someone's leftovers. That is psychotic stuff.
Someone's going out of their way to put that back in the fridge.
Yeah.
And they're dreaming about that, probably throughout the day. Like, yo, I'm going to go home and I'm going to crush this.
Yeah, that steak and broccoli, I'm just going to...
And then you open it and it's fucking gone because your asshole roommate ate it.
You know who's the fucking worst with that? Fucking Shannon.
Shannon eats all your shit?
Yeah, my sister's a fucking... Just not a care in the world.
Does Bloodline...
No! No, it doesn't. Dude, Keith would buy... And it always happened to Keith.
Poor Keith.
Keith would buy like a Kit Kat or something he put in the freezer.
Great snack guy.
Oh, it's a big snack guy.
Big snack guy.
And he put it in the freezer and then she'd just fucking eat it.
Yeah.
And you know Keith, he doesn't hold back.
No.
So once he opens up the freezer and he doesn't see the Kit Kat, this fucking bitch, and just like loses it, right? Because she has a track record of doing that shit.
Do you think she probably gets off on it a little bit? She's like, you know what? She's like, I'm gonna fucking ruin Keith's day a little bit and eat this goddamn Kit Kat.
No,
or you think that she just doesn't give a fuck?
No, I think she's an oblivious, selfish bitch.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Okay. Happy belated birthday, by the way.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday, Shan.
Yeah. No, because like I really think about like when I'm living with somebody, I take them into account so much, almost even more than myself. Like, I lived with a roommate.
Hold on. What about beverages?
What kind of beverages?
Like a juice or something.
As long as it doesn't touch your mouth, you can have some juice. Don't just like start drinking my juice with your mouth, like
don't drink it out of the carton.
Yeah, no.
I'm not talking about that.
But some people do that. I'm
I'm
like,
not
yo,
talking
like
about that. I'm talking about he's just like pouring glasses of beverage.
that's
I
fine.
think
That's fine. Liquids are cool.
Liquids are cool.
Liquids are cool.
That's what I'm saying.
And they're also easily obtainable. You know what I mean? It's the same thing every time, even if it's like beers. If I had like 12 beers in there and you had 3, it's not gonna send me off. Mm-hmm. You know. But if you drank the whole 12 pack, now that's different. 1, you have a problem, and 2, now I have a problem because all the beer's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? We both have problems. But I think beverages get a pass.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because
Yeah.
I'd be cool with anyone eating like.
But it has to be.
drinking.
But it has to be a big size. Because if it's like one
What about-
Gatorade,
yeah, I was gonna say that.
Fuck that. I need that Gatorade.
If I put a Gatorade in there, what about
If
like
you put, what's your favorite Gatorade?
the lemon lime?
All right, lemon lime. Say you put a lemon lime in there, and it wasn't cold at the deli, so you brought it home, just gave it the fucking freezer treatment a little bit, then switched it over to the fridge, and I drank it.
Yeah, I'd crucify you.
A party is gonna be fucking pissed.
Huge part.
Yeah.
I would say the whole part.
Yes. And I think you could tell a lot about a person by the way they take things from your house.
Yeah.
You know? Answer this honestly. From the time that you've known me, have I never not asked you for asked before I took something?
No. You've never done that.
I'm just not like that. I hate people that just assume because we are friends that you could take my belongings.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I only have like 2. Actually, I don't know. There's only 2 people that stand out in my mind. I'm not really friends with either of them anymore.
Right.
Not because of that, but just because. But
How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this when you're eating and somebody wants a piece of the food?
where am I?
Here.
Did I make it?
You ordered it.
I ordered it.
Yeah.
What kind of piece of what though?
All right, so say somebody, I don't know.
So like, hold on. No, I need to know which part, on a
part
plate.
of the meal.
There's like an order of importance here. Like if you get a chicken parm, there's the chicken parm. There's
Right,
the side
right.
pasta.
Yeah. Well, there's two things. All right. I'm gonna give you 2 versions. You order a pizza, but
A personal pie.
No.
Oh, just a whole pie.
A whole pie, but 3
To myself. Oh.
3 people chipped in.
Okay.
There's this fucking 4th asshole out here.
Yes.
Do you give him a slice? A free one.
I would,
I would too.
because
It's
if
more
I
of a
get 2 slices, I'm cool.
Yeah, it's a communal food. I get it.
Yeah.
Now, if I order a burger and fries, and somebody comes over while I'm eating that, and is like, "Hey, can I get a fry?" I'm like, "Who wants just one fry?"
I'll give up a fry.
I'll give up a fry, but who just wants one fry? You're prying now. You're prying on my fries.
A fry? You're upset about a fry?
I'm not upset about a fry. I'm upset because you're asking that
That's
question.
a gateway fry.
That's a gateway fry. You're asking that to be like, yeah, like for me to be like, yeah, take a couple, like go for it. You're expecting me to reciprocate like one. Come on, have a couple.
You think the floodgates are open once you take a fry?
Yes. I don't respect that.
Okay.
One of your friends is a big time.
I'm a big fry stealer, to be honest with you.
You are too, but like one of your friends is really bad at it.
At stealing fries?
Yeah.
Do they ask?
No.
Sometimes they
do, but they ask while they take. So they'll be like, yo, what's good on that? I'm like, yo, you didn't even give me a chance to answer.
Yeah.
And I think you know who I'm talking about.
I don't know, but I've done it to.
It's impy.
I've done it to. It's impy.
Yeah. It'd be like, yo, let me live like on a fry. I'm like, it's already in your mouth, so you can eat it.
Let me live on a fry.
Always like, yo, let me live. I'm like, all right, I'll let you live.
Yeah.
Now get out of here, fry.
Yeah.
Let you die. Okay? God damn it.
That's so funny.
It's so funny.
I've done that sometimes where like someone will just like, and you know, I'll be honest, like, but it's only like my really close friends. Like they'll pop open like
That's
something
different.
with like a burger and fries, and I'll just go, ah.
But like, you're even doing it
Yeah.
in an asshole-ish way.
Yeah.
That it comes off playful.
Yeah.
Don't try this mental gymnastics where you're going to go for me to say, oh, a fry. Who wants just one chip? Who wants just one fry?
Some reverse psychology.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Here, have a couple. Don't fucking trick me,
Mm-hmm.
Doctor Strange. You fucking have all these fucking things in your head. You could see how it works.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying. I thought you were going to say someone comes over and asks for a piece of your burger.
Oh, that if anyone asked me that, I'd be like, get the fuck out of my face.
I would spit in their face.
Yeah.
She's like, what do you think? I'm going to cut this like a fucking birthday cake and give you a slice? Get the fuck out of here.
You know what I hate too? When people cut their cheeseburgers in half.
What a just a disgusting piece of shit.
You're a pussy, bro.
You cut your hamburger in half?
Yeah.
Why? Is it too big for your bitch ass hands?
It's supposed to be a whole thing.
It's
not
a hamburger.
Yeah, it's not a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
How do you cut your sandwiches, by the way?
Oh, corner to corner. I go with the V.
That could mean a lot.
Like V squad.
Oh, so you don't go side across.
I don't go side across.
You gotta cut diagonally.
You got to cut diagonally because it kind of makes me feel like the sandwich is bigger,
Let me actually.
but it's not.
Yeah, yeah. And I also like to just put that whole corner jam it in my mouth.
Don't you love though? There was something weird about a saran wrapped ham and cheese sandwich as a kid. I feel like it tastes better than because it would get a little soggy.
Yeah, it's because it's probably made of like recyclable plastic.
But
bottles.
it'd get a little soggy, but it would go down easy. It was more like a ration to get you through the day. You know,
a ration.
it's like you're not gonna enjoy the food, but a part of you kind of enjoyed it.
I liked and that's what's crazy. I liked the burgers that were wrapped in tinfoil.
Yeah. The wrapper,
And they were
sure.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Like it looked like someone shit out a hamburger.
It's
but I was like,
they're
why
the
is
most
this-
well done burgers of all time.
Oh, they are burnt up.
Yeah.
They're definitely burnt up.
Yeah.
But
Be honest with me though. If I came in here and just started eating a bunch of shit, a part of you might not say anything.
I would eventually.
Eventually, you'd be like, "Yo,
But I
you're just
wouldn't-
gonna keep eating my shit."
See, I wouldn't say it like that.
No, you'd be like, "You good?"
No, I'd hold that against you.
Yeah, you would.
I'd be like, oh, so this is your place now.
Yeah. It'd be passive aggressive like that. Oh, you live here now. See, I avoid that at all costs. I have respect for people's things.
Yeah, I'll be completely honest with you.
I've
though.
learned the hard way in that.
I'll be completely honest with you though. The bars, the RX bars, if you just ate one, I wouldn't really have even noticed or minded, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but you can't multiple up though.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't double up. Don't take my kindness for weakness. Just be like, you're gonna have lunch, breakfast, and dinner RX bars in my fucking house? Chill
Yeah.
out, bro. These fucking bars $4 a piece.
So
They're not fucking cheap. You know? That's just how I look at it. I wouldn't want someone to do it to me.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
yeah.
I would be a little afraid.
No, I feel you. I
You
feel
know?
you. I definitely understand. So if you had did that would just been an isolated incident. But then if I started to notice, all right, just taking that too, and the next day you're like, all right, just whatever you want out of the fridge.
Yeah.
After a while, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I opened your fridge. One, because there's never food in there.
I was gonna say, there's no reason to.
But I just was raised that way to not
Yeah, you don't
do that.
You don't open other people's fridges.
No.
I don't even go to the bathroom without asking in people's houses,
I don't either.
or without informing. Yo, I'm gonna go piss.
Yeah. I'll be like, yeah, I'm just going to go to the bathroom.
Yo, hold on. Speaking of other friends' bathrooms, have you ever been weird about your friends shitting in your place?
Yes, because I don't like it. It also depends on the duration of they've been hanging, they're staying.
Huh?
So, if we're all hanging out here, right, and it's pregame, and it's oh, man, let me take a shit, and then we'll bounce. I don't want you kind of blowing up my spot before we bounce. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Respect my toilet. Don't just fucking use it as a recreational toilet. You get shit where we're going.
I mean, who likes to shit out in public? Huh?
I mean, I get it, but it's now you're holding up the party. We're getting ready to go. Get the shit out of the way early. No last minute shits. I don't like last minute shits.
I don't like this.
You like if it's your house, you could take a last minute shit.
Oh, absolutely. I'll shit on the goddamn kitchen counter if I want to.
But if it's not your house, no last minute shits. You're holding up the party.
See, I never agreed with any of this.
You're gonna defend the last minute shit?
Dude, if someone's got a shit, it's a toilet.
I get that.
What are you worried about?
But you could have shit an hour ago before. Now we got
So what does that mean? You make your friend have cold sweats and panic on the way to the place?
I'm just saying I'm going to let him defecate. But what I'm saying is word of the day. Also what I'm going to say is though, you couldn't shit an hour earlier.
I didn't have to shit an hour ago.
All right. I'm just saying.
I would lose it on you. If you're like, nah, come on, man, can you just shit at the bar? I'd be like, Danny, here's what's going to happen. Shit is leaving my body in the next 5 minutes. If you want it to be where I'm standing or in a toilet, let me know.
I think
it's leaving.
I honestly think this stems from, like, my girl. My fiance now.
Ooh.
Yeah, my fiance.
My
fiance is constantly has to pee, though.
She's a big P?
Yeah, and it's like, but it's like you can't pee earlier. It's like, why do you have to pee right as we leave?
Yeah.
Like, are you nervous about, like, the lift ride? Like, why must you pee now?
Yeah.
You know?
I feel you.
It's just last minute shit bothers me.
I can tell you're clearly flustered by the last minute pee or shit.
Yeah, last minute shit. No pun intended. I don't like it. Anything last minute.
See, for me, this is how fucked up it is. When we were kids, everyone was so weird about people shitting in their house for some reason. And I'm like, dude, that's where people shit. Like, I'm not like shitting in your living room, like where it doesn't happen. Like, people shit in there. It's going to stink in that room.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes.
And the thing is, like,
I was like, why? And your poop's not better than mine.
No.
Why would your poop be better than my poop? Everyone's got the same poop.
Yeah.
Equal poop rights. I was at the park playing basketball. Davino lives across the street. I had to shit really bad. But I held on to it because it was like 4 points until we win.
Right.
We ended up losing. And I was like, yo, Davino, can I shit at your house? Like, I really have to go really bad. Mind you, I live about like a little over half a mile away.
Yeah, you're not making it.
So, and he was like, nah. He lives across the street.
Wow.
And he told me no. He told me no. So I had to speed walk home because I'm not in the right state of mind. There were stores around there and I could have asked, but I was just like, yo, I need to, like, shit's about to go down. So I made it 2 blocks from my house and my ass was just like, sorry.
Yeah.
And I shit myself because Davino didn't let me shit at his house.
I'll tell you this. Davino's been falling down my Joe's Friends power rankings.
Hey, man. Davino, if you see this, you son of a bitch, you are responsible for me shitting my pants at an age you shouldn't shit your pants.
I was
probably 16, 17.
I think next week I'm going to release my first Joe's Friends power rankings.
Oh, man. That'll fucking shake things up.
So I'm going to release that. Because Davino started out like a clear cut, like number one, but these stories that are coming out, he's dropping down. He's dropping down. You can't let your friend shit his pants.
I'd never let him live that down.
No, I would never let my friend shit his pants.
It's foul.
No matter what age I am, I would never let my friend shit his pants.
Yeah, I can't.
That shit is fucked up. I thought you just farted.
No, I was gonna act. I was gonna say something ridiculous.
No, it's all right.
I was going to say, like, I would even let a stranger shit in my house, but that's not true.
No, I would never let a stranger into my home at all whatsoever. I ever tell you I was talking to a homeless guy outside of my building once? And you ever, like, when you're drunk, you get into these conversations with a homeless man?
Literally never. What are you talking about? You sound like a crazy pigeon woman. You ever, like, talk to the birds?
No, because, like, for some reason when I get drunk and I see a homeless person, I'm like, I want to know, like, why, like, you know, like what happened, like, you know, where
so you just approach this guy like, hey, dude, why?
No, he asked me for
how?
He asked me for a cigarette.
Uh-huh.
And then I was drunk and I was like, yo, I'll buy you a pack of cigarettes.
Okay.
So I went to the store, I bought him a pack of cigarettes, I brought it back with him, and like then we just started talking, And I was like, yo, man, so, like, what's your story? Like, how long you been out here? Whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then it got to the point he was like, yo, can I come upstairs? And then I was just like, nah.
You're a stranger.
And he was just like, nah, man, like, I got nowhere to sleep. And I was like, yo, nah. And then I went upstairs, and I remember just being like, why did I talk to this homeless guy? And now this homeless guy knows where I live.
Yeah. He'll be ringing that bell.
Nah, he hasn't.
Dude, what about tonight?
I know. That's why you can't talk to homeless people for more than 2 minutes.
I don't think
After 2 minutes, you become part of them.
After 2 minutes, you're a hotel.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this guy likes me. Let's see how far I can push this.
You want to know what's weird? Because if I saw like a dog outside in the rain, I'd let it sleep in my house.
Yeah, because it can't kill you.
Well, a dog could kill you. But I hear you. It can't kill you and steal. It could kill you, but it won't steal all your things and maybe wear your skin as a blanket later on in life.
Right.
You know?
But also, it would depend on what kind of dog it was. Like,
Yeah.
I bet you wouldn't let a fucking stray pit bull sleep in your house.
It depends. If I can get a read on its demeanor, I won't let it like.
What are you, Caesar Milan? How
Oh.
can you get a read?
You don't know how to get a read on dogs?
Dude, you think you got a read? Everyone thinks they have a read.
Dude, I have a read. When I went and adopted Eli, I saw about 10 or 12 dogs. I think I picked the right one. You don't think so?
Danny.
I picked the right dog.
That doesn't mean you get to you know if a dog is like psychotic.
No,
or not.
I know that, but there's temperament tests that you could do with them. Like if I go to touch the dog, right? And its first thing is to either back away and to not smell my hand, welcome, and their tail doesn't wag, they're not a welcoming dog. They're in a defensive position. I'm not going to touch that dog.
Okay.
Because that dog is in a position where
That's just obvious.
No, but I'm saying though, these are what I would do with it.
Okay, but if you pet the dog and the dog was cool, like whatever, that doesn't mean that at 2 a.m. when their last owner used to drop elbows on it, they don't freak out and kill your other dog.
No, I'm not going to keep them next to each other. I wouldn't be like, hey, guys, let's live together. I'm going to say, hey, what's up? I'll put you at least on the porch for the night and then call somebody to come and get you.
Oh, you'd put it outside.
I have a very nice porch for it to stay out there.
Well, it's still outside. You said it was raining.
Yeah, yeah, all right. So maybe I'll bring them in from an hour on an hour basis.
Full of shit.
I'm a caregiver. I've multiple times have saved dogs that have been running off the leash and called their owners to come and get them.
That's totally different. Like
How's that different?
Any like normal person would do that, but to bring it into your home, I would bring.
I brought the dogs into my home. I swear to God.
I would only bring a dog into my home if I knew I could fuck it up if we got into a fight.
Yeah.
And like pit bulls are just bigger than me.
Yeah.
And like I'm not saying they're all like bad dogs because I know some great pit bulls.
Yeah.
But
I think Eli's part of it.
It could fuck me up though.
Yeah, it could
and
fuck
that
you up.
scares me. And I don't know this dog, so. But like a chihuahua, like I'd bring 10 chihuahuas in because they start bugging out. I can fuck you all up.
That might be my least favorite breed of an animal.
It's kind of gross. No, my least favorite is that fucking naked cat. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
What is that thing? It looks like a. It looked like it started as a candle, and melted, and then stopped. And it's like, there's a cat. It's like this is a disgusting thing.
It looks like an alien.
It would be like petting.
does.
It would be like petting like a freshly shaved sack.
Yeah.
They're gross.
Well, let me ask you this then. Like, can you do like multiple things at once? Like, say like, can you introduce a new pet, and then also do something like, because you were talking about getting a tattoo.
Yeah.
Like, could you get a new pet at the same time you got a new tattoo, or do you have to like do one thing at a time?
What?
I'm just saying, like in terms of multitasking. Like a tattoo is pretty serious, right?
Yeah,
Wouldn't
we
you
need
wanna
a break from decisions because I got a tattoo.
Some people work that way. Some people can only do certain like things in their life at one time.
No, that's not me.
You've always been a multitasker.
That's not to me. I don't consider that multitasking.
What do you consider multitasking?
Doing two things at once.
Yeah, but like, if you
Can
got
I buy a home while getting a tattoo? Buy a home on my phone while getting a tattoo?
and not a home, a puppy.
Well, I'm saying like on the phone and buy a puppy while I'm getting a tattoo, that's multitasking. But getting a tattoo and the next day buying a puppy, yeah,
You could do it.
absolutely.
See, I can't do shit like that.
Why? You have one big decision a month?
Yeah, I don't have like the mental capacity to like do it. Like I have to do one thing at a time. It's weird.
That is strange.
Like, you know, it's like I have to worry about like this one thing.
See, I'm different. Like, I go through periods where I don't make any big decisions, and I'm like, an autopilot. And then once I start making decisions, they just like the dominoes keep falling. And I just keep doing crazy shit.
That would be way too stressful for me.
But I like it. I feel like it's exciting. It makes you like, it brings you to another place. And it's like, well, I get in a rhythm of just saying yes to everything sometimes.
Yeah.
Like that movie Yes Man, where it's like he just says yes to everything.
Rebels.
Yeah. But that's how I feel. Like I just like. Once I do something, like I'm getting a tattoo today, like right after we finish this, I'm going to get a tattoo on my arm. And that's like a big thing. It's a permanent thing. It's my first tattoo.
That's what I'm saying. It's a big thing.
Yeah, and I think that
I wouldn't want to introduce another big thing to a big thing, is what I'm saying.
I would.
See, you have more chops than me. I wouldn't be able to do it. I would have to attend to this first, give it all of its attention, and then I can get something else to give it attention.
No, I think I do that. Like, I'm going to get a tattoo, and then I'm going to do other shit and just really get after it for like a certain amount of time and then coast as that person. Because you're always progressing, and you're doing like, you do crazy shit, and you're like, all right, cool, I'm just going to do that. Not crazy shit, but you know what I mean?
No.
You make decisions.
Yeah. Like, the only rapid decisions I make is like bad decisions, like buying shit. I'm like, oh, I want that, and I want that, and I'm going to get them both today.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to go out of my way to go to that store and go to that one.
Well, no wonder you only do it once a month, because you only can afford it once a month. I'm going to buy this $6,000 robe. It's like, oh, I can't do a decision tomorrow. I was like, yeah, because you just spent $6,000.
Yeah, he's got me there. Yeah. He's got me there. But what I'm saying is this, is that I wish I had that power to possess like that domino effect that you talked about.
It's just
I feel like are you born with that or can you learn that?
I think it's forced. Like for me at least it's forced. I think it's just like a constant need to keep leaping every so often. Like because especially now I've been doing like little things that I don't do. But it's like if I ever want...
Do you want to share them, or are they personal?
Huh?
Do you want to share them?
No, they would sound crazy to people.
All right, so don't share them then.
No. I mean, I'll say them like I don't care because it's... No, just to give you an idea of how like small and like ridiculous they
but
are.
nothing's really small with you because everything's so intricate. It's like this kid's...
Everything means something.
Yeah, this kid's like the most planned out person of all time. I'm like, dude, you're going to the bathroom. Like, you're good, bro.
Everything has a deep
He's
meaning.
like, what time is it? 11:44? All right, I'm going to use the bathroom. I'm like, all right. I'm like, just go fucking pee, bro. It's all good. When did it get to that point for you where it was like...
What?
I'm not saying every second of your day is timed. You're not that person.
Yeah.
But you are like... I'm trying to use the analogy that you use, like a domino person. Like one thing, if you start one thing, it starts this constant collapse.
I think it's you just get in a mood. You just get in a mood. Like I'm in a productive mood and like I don't want to stop now. Because I've like...
It's just weird that like you'll start it off with a pee.
I mean, I don't start it off with a pee.
Or shower. Like, you know, it's like you'll be like, I'm going to take the shower. And it's like a very determined way that you say it.
Because
like, yeah, you take that fucking shower.
Yeah, actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, you're right. Like, there are little, and that's why I'm saying, like, if I explained it to people, I would sound insane to them, and maybe some people would get it.
I'm used to it now, but like,
but then I'm crazy.
Like, you're not crazy, but like he'll stand up and be definitive, like, I'm taking a shower, and then I am coming out, and then we will do this, and then I will do that. I'm like, dude, just go wash your balls, bro. Just go wash that dick.
Yeah.
We'll handle it when you get out.
I think if I had to guess what it is.
And when this started.
Well, I think it's just when... I think...
When did you lose your mind? Is what I want to know.
No, I think it started when I started to realize that I had successfully did something.
Right.
You know? And like with the whole YouTube thing and whatnot, like... Okay, you did that, right? And then for a while, I was just complacent and was just like, all right, I'm cool with just that. And then I hated myself for that because I was like, this is not who I am. Of just being like, I'm just cool with where I'm at.
Yeah, cool Joe. He's like, I'm just not cool with it. It's not cool. I'm not cool being cool right now.
But I didn't like that. So I think it's the I wouldn't even call it an addiction because it's not like I need to do it every day because it doesn't happen every day. It's just like there's something validating about getting something done. Of saying you're going to do something and then getting it done makes you feel good. At least makes me feel good. And then you chase that feeling all day where it's like I could plan out my day, and if I write it out and I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, this is a productive day, right? Like, I don't want to waste my day. Like, this is a productive day. So I'm just going to do all these things.
Right.
And then I'll know at the end of the day when I have some free time, like I don't feel guilty about just sitting here for 2 hours because
Right.
I did shit today.
Okay, so now when you sit in bed at night,
Yeah.
are you one of those persons that recounts their day, like what you did? Or do you just go to bed?
If I'm being completely honest, and I really don't want this to sound like this is going to sound crazy, but like I don't want it to sound dramatic because it's not as serious as it sounds. But
We'll see.
sometimes at night, and I don't know if other people do this. I don't know if you do it. I think it's also
Probably not, but let's go.
I feel like
I think the things we think about at night are way different.
because I think it comes from working at home too. It's sometimes there's a what's the word? Not a regret, but sort of a disappointment in yourself of being like you wasted a lot of your day. Sometimes, right? Where I'm like, I should have.
But
done
it's not like cabin fever, is it?
No. It's just like you did this today, right? You did these things, but you really could have done all these other things that you need to get done. But you chose not to because you chose to do this or you chose to do
So
that.
you're just constantly just beating yourself to shit in bed.
So yeah, that's what I did.
It's like, yeah, I could have done like 400 other things. Like, this is why you're a crazy person. This is why.
See, but I don't beat myself up. Like, I'm not like, oh man, you fucked up, dude. You're a fucking loser, dog. Like, I don't do that. Like, I just like realistically tell myself like, all right, like, so the next day you need to be more on top of your shit because
Right.
the day before, like, I have no problem with having a good time because I know some people who are very productive and they work constantly.
Yeah, but those people aren't real people. I don't like that.
Right, and I don't want to be I don't want to become that either. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, you I've seen you be one of those
yeah,
in stretches.
well, I was like that for a very long time. I would say I was like that for like 4 years of my life, where I was like obsessed with just doing work and not really like caring about going out or doing whatever. And I missed out on so much. Not that I missed out on so much, but like little
Yeah,
things.
what'd you miss out on?
Yeah, so no,
Did
so-
you have a kid and like he grew up and he hates you now?
No, I missed out on certain things, and like this is little wins to me. And what I was going back to what I was saying before, where I'm like, oh, this is gonna sound nuts.
No, but I love diving into your brain because it's so different from mine. So I try to adopt little things from you, but there's just some stuff that's just outlandish. Like, I could never sit at home and just be like thinking over a list of like production all day.
Yeah, I get that. So all right.
Not saying it's a bad thing.
No, I don't think it's a bad thing either. It's some people just function differently.
Yeah.
For me, like a little win. So recently, one of the things where I'm saying why I missed out on, right? When you're a kid, you're just like things you haven't done since you were a kid, right?
Right.
Or foods you haven't tried since you were a kid. You just assume I don't like those anymore. Your palate changes every like 7 years, I think. But like you
We're gonna have to look that up, but I'll ride with it.
something like that,
Okay.
right? But so you just be like, oh, I don't like that shit because I haven't had like I had it when I was a kid, or maybe I didn't have as a kid. I thought it was gross as a kid, so I don't whatever anymore.
Right.
Something I could compare it to, and I'm really gonna go off the rails here to be honest with you, but when you got a shot as a kid,
Yeah.
it was such a big deal.
Oh yeah.
And it hurt. It was like the most pain you've ever felt.
well, you were convinced you were gonna die.
Right.
Yeah.
And then as an adult, when you get it, you're like, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, or like when you're a kid and you go to school, you're like, the school looks so big, and then you go back to that same school when you're older, and you're like, the school, it feels so much smaller.
Yeah.
So it's like things just change, your perspective changes.
Right.
And I missed out on a lot because I was so obsessed with building the YouTube thing, and like in what I would consider important years of your life, sort of.
Yeah, but
not that I like miss. So like they're not important.
Yeah,
things.
I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, but like you sacrifice things though that you could be more comfortable to kind of do the same things.
Yes, and you're absolutely right. They're
You
not
know,
big things.
You know what I mean? It's like, yo, like I didn't go out with my friends for 4 years. Now I can like really go out with my friends and not have to worry about shit.
Well, that's the thing, right?
That's way better.
right.
Like to have a professional drive at what age would you say you started?
18, 19.
Unheard of. It's really unheard of in this day and age because you got to think about it. That's a more of an old school mentality, like getting right to work at 18, 19. Because people will graduate high school and either join the fucking army or like go work in some fucking steel mill for like, you know, whatever.
Steel mill, yeah.
People were getting married at 20.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
shit was kind of crazy. I didn't develop any kind of like, oh, I should probably work until I was like 26 years old. Like, I had jobs, but they're all just like, all right, so I could
Fillers.
like fillers. So I could buy like food, like pay my rent and like do this. There was nothing like behind it.
Yeah.
So you focused on something, got comfortable, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
You work towards that. Like, why are you working? I don't understand these people that work. They're just like, yo, I'm not comfortable unless I'm closing deals. Like, I'm doing this. I'm like, dude, you're gonna die when like you're 50 from like some kind of cardiac fucking disorder.
Yeah.
Calm down.
So that's the thing. I said that like I missed out on a lot, right? But like when I explain to you what things I'm speaking about, you're like, those aren't big deals, because they're not.
No, but they are in a way though.
So here's what I'm saying, right? When I was younger, my sister has a phobia of throwing up.
Yeah, no,
Like a legitimate phobia.
Yeah.
Like if she's like she's very scared of it. And that always made me sort of secondhand afraid of shit like that, right? So there were certain foods that I wouldn't eat or I would stay away from, or I wouldn't, or I would have like,
You had like weird butt shit as a kid, right?
yeah, I had like mild IBS.
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
So there was like weird, there was like things like that. So I would always order shit well done, like everything.
Or super bland, like
Just bland shit. If I was out or if I was away, I would only eat things that I was familiar with, and I wouldn't try new things.
so your life ran on fear of shit
No.
for a short period. That's what it sounds like.
No, dude, you're taking it way too literally. It's just like, it's what you were comfortable with.
Okay.
It's the fact that I was so comfortable with these things because that's all I knew up until I was like 16 or whatever.
Okay.
And then once you hit 17, 18, and you get to like 17 to 23, that's when you have your own money kind of, and you can try new things and do whatever you want,
Yeah.
you know?
Not much money though.
No, not much, but you know, whatever. But during that time, I was just focused on work, so I wasn't really focused. I didn't really put a huge priority on going out.
Yeah.
I didn't really, and I did go out, you know, but I didn't put a huge priority on it. I didn't put a huge priority on, you know, trying new foods or trying to, you know, do shit like that, or really enjoy, like creating a social life.
Right.
You know, like I've had the same friends forever, so I'm like, they'll be there.
Yeah,
you
they're
know. So
going
I was like, whatever.
And a lot of them probably in college and shit anyway, doing their
Yeah.
own thing, whatever.
But now I just know it's so different for me because now, like, I want to do that. Like, I was such a conservative person back in the day that now I'm just like, fuck it. Like, that's why I'm like, I'm gonna get a tattoo.
You say conservative. I say patient though.
No, because if I was patient, that I would have been aware of what I was doing, and I wasn't.
Oh, so you just like
No, it
you
wasn't.
didn't care.
There was no plan.
Yeah.
There was no plan to be like, I'm gonna do this for a couple of years and then I'm gonna change. Because a lot of what happens is, like, I am a person who I enjoy my downtime.
Yeah.
Like, I like working to a certain point to where it's like I can afford to do fun shit.
Yeah.
Like, I would never want to work like for 4 months straight and not see the light of day, and then go on like a 3-week vacation and go back to work. Like, I'd rather go out every weekend. You
Yeah.
know, like, I like going out, meeting new people, talking to people, having fun, whatever. But I wasn't always like that. Like, I always liked to work. I used to like do whatever and like whatever. That's what made me happy at the time. But now I know the importance of like going out and seeing new places and going to different places, even going to new bars, right? Or going into Manhattan, because living in New York City, dude, I live in Queens. Like, I can get to the city in literally 10 minutes by train.
Yeah.
And I barely went when I was younger.
Yeah, it's the hub of the world. You got to go there.
Yeah, and I barely went, but I go all the time now. So like in my mind, that's a little win to go there and
Right.
go to a new place. That's a little win.
Stacking them.
To order food I've never had before. That's another win. To order
Which
steak.
he never does.
He does. And to order steaks not well done when
I've
I'm
been
out.
trying to
Like,
get this
these
fucking-
these are little new things.
I've been
Oysters.
trying to get this fucking pussy to eat an oyster
I don't like oysters.
forever. And listen, I understand oysters.
Oysters
Did
and
you get
tuna
the
fish.
sushi yet?
That plan ended up falling through. But
Yeah.
I would have got it. I don't care. I'll eat it. I'll tell you what. The next time we go to ZZ's, I'll have an oyster.
Just one.
All right.
If you hate it, spit it up.
I'm not gonna spit it up like a child.
No, but I'm just saying, if you don't like it, you could spit it into the thing.
No,
I
I'm not
understand
spitting.
why people don't like oysters.
If I'm putting something in my mouth, it's going in down my throat.
I agree.
It's gonna get.
We'll fix that. In
That's
post.
out. It's
We'll
out of
fix that in
context.
post.
Out of context.
No, but like, even like your tattoo.
Yeah.
Like mine, like I just like mine's way smaller, but like I just went in and got it. Like literally when in Rome, I went and got it, a Roman tattoo.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I was like, I'm just gonna go do that. That tattoo that he's gonna get, guys, I would say almost a year in planning.
Yeah.
Maybe even more before you even shared it with me.
No.
So all right, so yeah, it's been about a year. And it's happening tomorrow. So the question I had is
What's happening today?
today, yeah, that's right. Oh shit. I was asking, are you gonna miss the process of doing it?
No.
So you're ready to just get it done?
Yeah.
Okay. So I know you fall in love with processes as well, though.
You appreciate the process, but I don't miss it.
Yeah.
Like the process, this is all a process. You know, all life is a process. But like,
Yeah.
to get fucking whatever. But I think that the tattoo is I like this. The tattoo is not just like of a random thing. Like it's important to me. It deals.
And that's
with,
all
like,
that matters.
Yeah, and it my siblings are involved in it. So like, no matter what, I'm not gonna hate it ever, right?
Yeah.
And like it's whatever. But it's the idea for me of it's like a fucking decision,
Yeah.
right? And like I haven't made a decision like this in a very long time.
For life.
Yeah. So I'm like. And I'm just like, it's one of those things that I'm like, fuck it. And when I was younger, I never wanted a tattoo. Like, I
Right.
never wanted to get one. I never wanted to do anything like that. And now I'm like, no, like, I'm going to do it and whatever. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
You know,
At
it's
the
just
end of
one of
the
those
day,
things.
who cares?
It's freeing to not give a shit sometimes, you know?
It's the best feeling in the world.
So I'm like, I'll just like, who cares? Like, I will just get it. And it's not a big deal. It's just a tattoo. But to me, it's one of those things like you're saying, where it's like, it's the start of the decisions, because no matter what, getting your first tattoo is a big decision that anyone makes. Your first tattoo.
Yeah.
It's just like, no matter what, how big it is, whatever, it's like, I'm going to permanently mark myself.
Yeah.
Right. And a decision for that. And I'm getting it here.
Yeah.
So it's not someplace that I could hide or
Right.
do whatever. Like it's out there.
Like, even mine, like I could hide it with a watch or like whatever.
Yeah.
You can't.
And it's out there. So I'm just getting it. And I'm like,
Who gives a shit?
yeah, because then I think that something like that is also just being able to see that is one of those. I feel like everyone has like little personal reminders
Yeah.
of like times you made the pivot,
Right.
you know, and this would be a reminder of this is the pivot of where you decided your whole life you never wanted one, but you decided like I'm just gonna fucking do it,
Yep.
and I like what it is, and I'm just gonna fucking do it. And then whatever. And then it becomes one of those things where it's like you can apply that to other stuff.
Yes.
Where it's like, I'm not necessarily this dude, but I'm just going to do it. You
Yeah.
know, and just try this and try that. And like, now whatever. And like I said, back to the food thing, which is such a small thing to people. They're like, dude, what the fuck? But to me, I just was eating very bland shit. And I wasn't like doing whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then as I'm trying new stuff, like I now have an appreciation for other cultures in a way because of having their food.
Yeah, for sure.
And like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it just, that's
You
how
can
you
cul-
progress in
you
life.
can
You got to
cult-
do weird shit.
Yes. And a lot of culturalization, if that's a word, culturalization, I think a lot of it does come through food. That's the best thing about New York City is that you could try any type of countries, fucking backgrounds, cuisine.
What's your favorite cuisine?
My favorite cuisine, if I had to come off the top with it, is I love Italian food.
Yeah.
But like my favorite that I'm not biased about is I love Japanese food and Thai food. Love that shit. Love it to death. Do you think this tattoo is going to be a gateway, or are you just going to come back with like a full sleeve in like a year?
Nah.
You don't think so?
I don't think
Are you
I'll
going to
get-
keep it one and done?
No.
You're
I don't
gonna-
think I'll be one and done, but I definitely don't think I'm getting a sleeve.
No.
Maybe.
Yeah, I would want to get one that like started here and like got up to here,
Like a half?
like a half. I wouldn't want to do my upper half. I probably just want to do my lower half.
See, I would just want to get like little things in different, like if so this
Like
tattoo's
little things
here.
in different spots.
It's like this big. I'm getting one thing like here on my
Yeah.
on my forearm, but if I were to get another one, that there would be one that I would put like on my shin or some shit, or
Yeah.
like on my thigh. Like I wouldn't want to get like a whole like, oh, it's a bald eagle grabbing a fucking mouse out of the ocean,
Yeah.
like a whole thing,
and
you know?
and it has like a fucking like a ISIS flag, and I'm just eating it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I hear you. You don't want to get some like crazy ass tat. What do you think are the worst tattoos? Tribals?
Dude, if I was Samoan, I would get one of those tattoos so fast.
Those tattoos are fire.
Oh my!
son.
First of all, how long does that take?
A long time. I think you have to like earn them too. Like I don't think you can just go get them. I mean,
like the
somebody from that culture, please let us know in the comments. But I think you have to like earn it.
Those Samoan tattoos are so sick, man. I love those.
Especially if you're like 6'4", like 270 pounds.
And you're like yoked. I would
Yeah,
love to
yeah.
get a. Well, I'm never gonna do this in my life, even if I get fucking
Get,
shredded.
like, fucking wings here.
No, like
I hate that shit.
what? Middle tit?
No, like wings.
Dudes?
Like dudes with wings.
Oh, I like it on girls though. The sternum tat.
Brianna's like under tit tats are so fucking hot. So fucking hot.
Sick.
But like, don't get like, and also I hate when people get their names on them.
Their own name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
It's
of
like, dude, like, is this for like passport reasons, like to prove somebody like who you are?
I'll be honest with you. The only tattoos that I don't like are funny tattoos.
Yeah.
I don't like funny tattoos.
Yeah. I don't think it's the right way.
It's just not my style. Like if I were to get a tattoo, it would be something like serious and meaningful.
Yeah, of
And I
course.
think that most people would. But like a joke of like, oh, dude, it's just like a guy with like his ass out. I'd be like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Put that on your car. Don't put it on you.
I think it's weird when people get tattoos of like their girlfriend.
Like the Undertaker, Sarah.
Yeah, like real, or like that's your girlfriend, bro.
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
You know, that's forever. If it doesn't work out, you're fucked.
Yeah, I
My
wouldn't get
brother
anyone's
had a
tats-
tattoo of
An ex-lover.
yeah,
Yikes.
you got to cover it up.
I would
I
only
was
get.
just like, damn, dude,
I would
why'd you
only
do
get
that?
like my family on me. Like even if
Yeah,
my
'cause
wife,
they're not going anywhere.
my wife, and we have 7 kids, I wouldn't get her name tattooed because
No.
anything could happen. We could
Yes.
hate each other tomorrow. Like
Yep.
you know,
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's why you got to keep it to little things that you could be like little signs. So it's not like, yo, I got this person's name. You can get like a symbol or something.
Yeah.
To like at least that you can cover that up if anything. I'm not gonna get somebody's name on.
Yeah, you got like a fishing pole. Like, oh, she loves fishing.
Yeah. And then it's like whatever. You can get rid of it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I would say tribals are my least favorite. Also, any guy with a tramp stamp.
Yikes.
Yikes. And also, I'm not a big fan of like the EST tattoos.
Oh, like established 1990, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't mind that because I think there was a certain time where that was like a popular thing.
Yeah. And then I also don't like if you have like guns on your hips.
Who the fuck has that?
A lot of people have guns tattooed like on their hips. It's like, we get it, dude. You're a badass.
We get it. You're Jesse James.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I don't like those ones.
Yeah.
What part of your body would you never tat? Like, that's an actual, like, I'm not saying like your face, but like,
My neck.
I would never tat my neck. I would never tat.
My
I don't-
stomach.
I don't think I would ever tat my chest either.
I wouldn't say.
Stomach, I would never tat.
Yeah, I wouldn't tap my stomach. I wouldn't tap my
Collarbones?
No, I would. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think I would do my back.
My feet. I feel like a foot tattoo is very girly.
Yeah, foot tattoos, girly. I would tap my fingers maybe, but like,
Oh, I would. I don't like those either.
but it depends on if I had something coming up. You know?
Would you get letters?
No.
Yeah,
I would never
don't
be like,
that.
suck me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just like pull up, suck cock, like on my hand. You know, like I've never fucking do that, but like, but like I know different strokes for different folks, but it's like, it's like, I would never want to have so many tats that I would become like tat culture. You know what I mean? Like cover my whole body in tats. That shit's insane.
I think it looks good on some people.
Yeah,
some people can't
of
pull.
course.
I just don't think I'm a person that can pull off that many tattoos.
Same. It's
Yeah.
it's more of it just wouldn't work for me, dog.
I think people who really go for it and like do like the whole up to the neck thing that's to me that takes a crazy amount of bravery.
And tolerance and pain. Are you worried about the pain today?
Not at all.
Fucking badass, Billy Gunn over here.
I don't think it's badass. I think that everyone gets tattoos, especially like I think when girls get tattoos on their ribs, I feel like that would hurt way more than here.
Yeah, this is all meat. So it's just gonna be like back, 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 back.
Yeah, whatever.
That gun is fast as shit.
We'll see.
We'll see.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna get these fucking advertisements going here. We have 2 sponsors for the show today. The first one being, sorry, never mind. Stitch Fix. Okay.
Stitch Fix, Stitch Fix, Stitch Fix.
Try to say it.
Stitch Fix, Stitch Fix, Stitch Fix.
Stitch Fix. They have reinvented how we buy and find clothes. All you have to do is go to their site and answer some basic questions about your sizes, your favorite styles, and your budget, right from your laptop, smartphone, or tablet. And then your personal stylist springs into action, and they pick out some clothes for you. Okay, it comes in a box. The styling fee is only $20, which is waived if you keep all 5 items. So they pull 5 items for you, they put them in a box, they ship them to you. If you like all 5, they waive it. And since your personal stylist only uses your preferences to pick your clothes, you are still in complete control. But yeah, you just try on whatever you get in the box. Like, you plug in what you like, sends to your house, you try on what you like, whatever you don't like, you send back. If you like all of it, they'll waive the fee, the styling fee. And yeah, you could just send them back, no questions asked. And shipping is always free both ways. This is like great because it's like Christmas every month. Like, sometimes you sign up and you put in your preferences or whatever, and then you forget that you've done that. And then all of a sudden you're like, I have a package. What is this? And it's just new clothes.
Then you got a new outfit for the weekend.
You got a new outfit. It's fire, dude. So hurry to stitchfix.com/basement. That is stitchfix.com/basement. Keep all 5 items in your box and you'll get 25% off your entire purchase. Again, that is stitchfix.com/basement. Spelled stitchfix.com/basement. Okay. Also, one of our sponsors that we've had here for quite some time here, Untuck It. All right, big fan of Untuck It. These are dress shirts that you don't have to tuck. Okay, especially when I was younger, not a big fan of the tuck. But when dress shirts are super long, you look like an asshole.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I mean? So
yes.
We got to shorten that up. Maybe get a nice little like weird cut. I don't know what it's called, but they cut them nice, and that's what Untuck It is. Okay, shirts that you don't have to tuck. They are the perfect shirt that for that. Okay. Jesus. But yeah, they have wrinkle-free stuff that is what I usually buy because big wrinkle guy.
Big wrinkly boy.
Big wrinkly boy.
Yeah.
What I do is I put a shirt on a hanger and put it in my shower, shut the door, and just run the hot water to get some steam in there to try and take wrinkles out. But with Untuck It, I don't need to do that.
Nope.
If you buy the wrinkle-free shirts. With more than 50 fit combinations, Untuck It shirts look great on tall, short, slim, and bigger guys of all ages. Thick boys. Their signature sale is at the bottom. It reminds you that the shirt is best worn unfurled. They have like a little triangle thingy.
Yeah.
Anyway, where am I going here? They even offer free shipping with returns on all orders in the U.S. Just go to untuckit.com. You can save 20% on your first order by using the code BASEMENT at checkout. Restrictions apply. That's untuckit.com, and the promo code is BASEMENT. And by the way, Father's Day is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is a good present for your dad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, don't let your dad look insane out there with these giant shirts that he's used to wearing and he's stuffing it into his. Don't do it. Okay, get him on Untuck It shirt for Valentine's Day, for Father's Day,
and Valentine's Day too. Why not?
I mean, that passed.
Just get it ahead of time.
Yeah, forget it. Untuckit.com, promo code BASEMENT.
Nice.
All right. There we go. All right.
There we go.
Okay.
So, like, just quick before we get out of here, because you got a tattoo to get and stuff. I just want to say thanks to everyone that reached out for my engagement.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people congratulated me. I just want to say thank you to everyone. She said no. No, but it went great. It was, what? What's up?
Sorry, finish.
No. But it was great. Had a great time. Had dinner with the future in-laws, and party's over.
Oh man, the party was over when you got diabetes. Looking
forward. That's true. That be true.
Yeah, that true. The reason why I made that noise is because Pete was at this thing at MSG, and he said he saw a guy. So when you walk into MSG, they have that like other escalator to go to the Hulu theater. What are you doing?
I'm trying to remember it.
It looked like you were trying to force out a poop.
Well, I usually don't go through that entrance.
Fucking bougie Dan.
But yeah, so no, I do. I know it, and it has a big screen on the ceiling.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know exactly where it is.
You just had to fit that in there. You fucking asshole.
What's up, Meeks?
And a guy proposed to his girlfriend there, And Pete was like, he was on his knee for like a good 5 minutes. He's like, so we knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
And she just like walked away from him. Yeah. And then he's like, yo, like 3 hours later, we saw her like on the sidewalk crying.
Oh.
Yeah. He probably was just like, all right, fuck you then.
Damn, dude. So like, what happens after like, say you try to get engaged, the relationship's over, right? You can't keep dating. I'm not dating someone that didn't want to say yes.
Yeah, no, I can't. I'm sorry. Unless I'm like, I mean,
my pride would be hurt so much.
Well, we're also like,
dudes.
No. We're not insane people. Like I get it if like
it's been a week.
We've been dating for like 8 months and you propose, I'd be like, dude, chill.
Yeah.
Like
I don't even live with you yet.
Yeah, like I get that, but if we've been dating for multiple years and I ask you to marry me and you tell me no, like it's over, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's a wrap.
Yeah.
But I also like, how can you not know that as a person?
I know, it's like
imagine being so blindsided.
And also just being from both sides, both sides, the proposer and the proposee. If you don't have at least 80% knowledge that they're going to say yes, do not ask them to marry you.
Oh, I would go fully 94%.
94? I'll stick with 94. I was being 80 trying to be nice. Like, you've had to have, like, jokingly talked about getting engaged.
Right.
Because they're not joking.
Yeah.
Okay? As much as they joke about it, they're not joking about it. They want to get engaged.
If they said something about, like, the flowers at our wedding, then you're like, okay, well, she would say yes.
She's dropping H-bombs, and those are hints.
Yeah,
okay?
Exactly.
So, then you know.
Mm-hmm.
I could never go in. I would have a heart attack and die.
I would never.
Never.
No.
Never. At all.
I don't usually ask any questions to women if I don't know the answer.
Let me ask you this. Oh, man, that could be read by so many different angles.
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, I do. But, like a lot of work goes into getting engaged. And then you got to get married after.
You got to plan a fucking wedding.
I'm not doing shit.
I mean,
I'll try my best, but I think they're going to want to just keep me out. I'll leave that up to her. And her mom.
Yeah, that's because the budget that you would want is probably quadruple of what it actually is.
How about we both walk in on giraffes?
Yeah.
And then we get a dinosaur and slide down the tail like the Flintstones.
I'm going to get a Louis Vuitton fucking suit. My groomsmen are going to be in Coach.
Yeah, I think I might have all my groomsmen rock like Jordan 11s.
That would be dope.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that fucking nice shit. Let's all just rock J's.
What do you mean, let's all?
Like all my groomsmen.
Oh, yeah.
Got to keep them. You got to keep them around. One more raise, you're up there, baby. You're right there on that podium. I might let you marry us.
What the fuck?
You could become an honorary deacon.
That's right. I would never accept that.
No way.
Dude,
do you think people should write their own vows or have people be like have them read the vows?
So at my friend's wedding that just passed, the best man and the maid of honor read the vows.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I don't know. I am so oblivious.
I don't know.
I'm so oblivious to like.
Well, your friend just started getting married.
Well, one of them is married. Yeah. The other one's getting married in like February. Well, also Greg's getting married in like January. So.
Yeah. So like
wedding, and my brother's getting married in June, and Tim's getting married in August.
Yeah, you got.
Oh my god, it's the most expensive year ever.
Yeah, you're gonna be broke. Patreon.com/basementyard. No. No, but like a part of me was more afraid of getting engaged than act like the wedding.
That's because the wedding hasn't become real yet. But once you get that bill, it's like, hey man, $50,000 for chicken plates.
Yeah.
You're like, great.
Yeah.
Now I'm nervous.
Wedding.
There's gonna be so many moving parts.
Yeah, wedding 2035.
My friend Danny is like the most like passive and just like whatever person in the world, and I thought he would just be like, yeah, whatever, like cool, but even he was just like, all right, where's the champagne right now? Because I'm losing it. Because like there's so many moving parts and so many people are asking you questions. It's like, stop talking to me.
You know what's kind of weird about weddings? You don't say anything. Like, you get married, and then for the rest of the night, you don't say anything. People just walk up and say hello to you. You just walk around waving at people like a dick.
What do you mean you don't say anything?
Like other people give speeches. It's like it just makes me feel weird. It's like, oh, I sit over here. People sit here. It's like a hierarchy of seating.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, you don't care this much to me, so I'm going to put you back there. You know, I don't like doing that. I wish we could all just sit in a goddamn circle.
I cannot wait to make tables. I would love to just group everyone. I can't wait to do that. That's the psycho in me. I can't wait to be like, oh, fuck this whole table.
You know what? I don't like these people. I'm going to have them sit together.
Sit together and you guys just be fucking right there.
It's a curmudgeon table.
Right next to the bathroom.
Yeah. But no, that's something I guess I'm really looking forward to. But no, it's a ways away.
You don't have like an idea of...
Probably next year or two. Yeah. And then, you know, we will go from there.
I was just gonna say.
We will go from there. But and then also the other thing that's outrageous, because I think weddings are outrageous. Like, the pressure people put on themselves for weddings is outrageous.
When you really think about it, weddings are ridiculous.
Yes.
Like, I just don't understand.
What do you think is more ridiculous, engagement rings or weddings?
For the record, they're both absurd to me.
I agree.
And I'm not a fan of either. I'm a big fan of going to weddings, right? And weddings are amazing and like it's a beautiful celebration, all that shit. But the idea of a wedding and like, yo, we're going to get married. But first, let's put ourselves in a gigantic financial hole.
Right?
What?
Yeah. You know, it's like one of my friends did it the best. They got eloped and they just had a party.
Yeah.
Like a regular party. It wasn't like crazy. They're like, yeah.
Like, I don't know. But I'm different from people. Like, I don't really hold sentimental value to items and shit. Like, of course I would like to see pictures from my wedding.
Of course.
But I literally don't care 5 months after.
Right. I think you care more about other people's, like, sentimental stuff. Like, he offered to sneak around and take pictures of my engagement.
Yeah.
He was like, I'll hide in the bushes and take pictures. I was
Yeah,
just like, someone's going to call the cops on you. But I was like, nah, we'll be all right. We'll be all right.
I just like going undercover. Covert.
Yeah.
I feel like a PI.
That's fun. That is fun.
Hell yeah.
You think you could be a good PI? I think you
Fuck it. Dude, I used to spy on my friends all the time.
You used to spy on your friends?
Yeah, I would tell them. Not alone.
Oh, I thought
Like, it would be like a funny thing.
Oh, I thought you would tell them after the fact.
No. I'd be like, yeah, like he'd be like, oh, I'm going to hang at the park with some girl or whatever. I'd be like, awesome. And I'd be like on like the opposite end of the park, like faking playing handball with like two little Asian kids that I don't know. You know?
It's like fucking binoculars.
We're just
like
fucking watching them. Yeah, I used to spy on my friends all the time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
That's
great.
cool. That's
I
cool.
love going like undercover, like, yo, let's just hide and like
Yeah.
we'll keep running from car to car. It's like playing manhunt.
So
Except
weird.
no one else is playing with you.
You know, some kid, some like dad looked out the window. Was like, what is that Sanagato boy doing?
What the fuck is that kid doing out there?
What's more ridiculous, a wedding or the fucking Met Gala?
Well, the Met Gala is a wedding with dumber outfits.
Jared Leto had a copy of his own head.
Yeah, he was holding a head.
That's not art. That's not art. It's not fashion. Oh, look at this fashion risk. You're an asshole.
You just are holding a head.
Yeah.
And first of all, Al Snow did it first. Let's
Yep.
just put that out there.
Yep. Yes, he did. Every Monday night.
And anyone who doesn't know who Al Snow is, Google him. You will
Yeah.
find out who Al Snow is.
Or
That is-
unsubscribe.
yeah, or get the fuck out.
Yeah.
All right. Janelle Monáe had a balancing act of like 15 hats on her head,
Yeah.
and then had one of her tits had an eye that was blinking. That's cool, man.
Like, what is this? This is not art.
You guys are adults out there.
This is ridiculous. This is a dick. This is a dick. I just said.
It is a dick. What I will say this.
You see Zendaya's thing?
Yeah, she was like Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, it was like a hyper adapt fucking Flyknit fucking thing that changed colors and shit.
It like lit up. She looked.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah, she is. If you're gonna have the Met Gala, like okay, Met Gala for adults.
Yeah.
But then you can't turn around and also do Halloween. Okay, let's give the fucking holiday back to children. Let the children dress up. You stay home and just watch TV.
Yes.
And hand out candy. Okay, don't be an adult out there like, yo, we're gonna get drunk. Look, I'm Buzz Lightyear. No.
Yeah.
Met Gala for adults, Halloween for children. Fine, you both get your days where you could dress up. That's it.
I like that.
But don't play it off as art.
No.
Don't do that.
Don't tell me
Katy
that.
Perry was a chandelier.
Yeah.
She couldn't even. How can you sit?
Yeah. And then she tried to turn into a hamburger.
What?
She tried to put on a hamburger dress after.
Tried?
Yeah.
What was that? What do you mean tried?
In the bathroom with the Met Gala, she put on a hamburger outfit. These are the people that run popular America.
You know what I was thinking about?
These are the trendsetters. These are the people that people look up to. The person is a hamburger.
I also find it extremely uncomfortable to watch people in front of paparazzi to just stand there and just be like,
I could never.
I would have to like be joking around because like I would just feel so uncomfortable.
I would have to be. Yeah, I would have to
Just
take
weird.
jokey pictures.
Yeah.
Also, Harry Styles really went for it.
What do you mean?
I'm just gonna leave it.
No, Harry Styles makes sense to me. Harry Styles made sense to me because Harry Styles. First of all, I think he's like the.
I think the theme was to be like dress gay though. I'm serious. I think that because the Met Gala always has a theme.
No, it wasn't dress gay.
What was it?
It was like camp, whatever the fuck that means. I don't know what that
I
means.
love that Kanye wore a Carhartt jacket.
He wore a Dickies jacket.
A Dickies jacket. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
He doesn't give a fuck.
I love it.
But
I think it
Dress
was.
gay.
I think it was the dress gay.
No, it wasn't. But Harry Styles, to me that makes sense because when you think of like British rock stars or whatever
That are like 110 pounds.
like Mick Jagger, that dude looked like a homeless
gay man.
woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he looked like a woman.
Yeah.
But slayed everything,
Yeah.
and
Including men.
men,
Yeah.
because he probably got tired of women. Probably.
Banging pussy.
Yeah, I don't know what he's done more, women or heroin or like cocaine or whatever.
Yeah. I think Keith Richards has them all beat there. But Harry Styles. Good for you.
So it was a questionable shirt, but
It's a questionable shirt.
I didn't hate it.
I'm not saying I hated it. I'm just saying I saw it.
Yeah, I know. I know you are.
You know?
Yeah.
If you're going to go for it, go for it. And he went for it. Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah, I would have went a different direction
Yeah.
personally.
I think Odell Beckham might have been the worst dressed person there.
that was the most gross thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's like
Why are you wearing a sleeveless suit?
a sleeveless skirt suit.
You look like a background dancer.
I know. It just didn't pull off. I just don't like it.
I didn't like it either.
He could have pulled the skirt off, but he didn't do it the right way. It's like I'm gonna go street skirt. I'm like,
I'm not a big fan of that.
no. Kanye won for me.
Yeah, I don't even know who won for me, to be honest with you. I just like celebrities are weird, man.
Yeah. What would you wear?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I think that if I was a celebrity and I was like going to the Met Gala, like I would feel some sort of pressure of being like, I can't just wear a shirt.
Yeah.
You got to put a live fish on the side of this.
It's so funny that you said fish because I was gonna say something like fish.
I don't know why we both said that.
That was weird. Like I would have like a fish hat.
Or just wear a Halloween costume.
Yeah, as a fish. Yeah.
Or I would just go me and you would go dressed as a Dumb and Dumber with those suits. That I'd do.
Yeah. I think the Jenners kind of did that.
Yeah, they kind of look like that.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we could go as Dumb and Dumber. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah.
I want to go to one Met Gala.
Maybe one day we'll go.
We can get in there. Anybody that has Met Gala Connects 2020, let's get up in there.
We should just. I'll tell you what. Now thinking about it, if I did get like an invitation to the Met Gala, I'd be like, oh fuck this, and I would just go like. I'd be a starfish.
Yeah.
Just weird shit.
I would wear one of those.
Ironically, I do.
I would wear one of those costumes where you're a baby, but you're riding something. I would wear one of those.
I've seen those.
Those are great.
It just looks like you're running.
Yeah. Or somebody riding a dinosaur. I would wear one of those. That. Or like I would wear.
Or it goes an old man, like a Hollywood grade mask.
Yeah.
Like an old man.
Yes.
And you'd be like, know.
Of you though, just be like, yeah, I'm wearing my aged self. Like somebody would think that was art. Be like, oh, he's so like, look at this, like taking shots, showing us that we're all gonna get old. Beautiful. Somebody would say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I go dress as Thanos.
That would be fire.
Right? That'd be fucking dope.
That'd be dope. I love how Thanos snaps.
Snapping those fucking big ass fingers. Finger bigger than my dick.
That looks like my dad's fingers, yo.
Your dad's got Thanos fingers?
My dad used to say this all the time because my dad has like size 13 feet, big hands, and he's like, you know the thing they say about big feet, big hands? I was like, yeah. He goes, it's a myth. And that's where we're gonna end this episode. Danny, where can they find you?
You can find me at Danny Lopriori on Instagram and Twitter.
You guys can follow me on social media at Joe Santagato. Go follow the show at The Basement Yard and our Patreon. If you'd like to support the show, you can head to patreon.com/The Basement Yard. Okay, sign up. You get every episode a week in advance, and you get some extra content and a chance to get a personal video message.
Personal video messages.
From us as well.
Yes.
Okay, and that is all. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.